If I'm live. Okay. Can see myself on Twitch. Oh, stream elements. I'm live. Some stretch. Uh so I bought a new mic arm. Not a microphone. It hasn't arrived yet, but maybe later this week it will arrive. But I got myself a new mic arm. It's this. Ron Max S8. I bought like a new mic arm. This one. It takes a while to load. Their website is slow. There, this one. Yeah. It's good. It's good. I'm not sure how. Yeah. I'm still using the same mic, the Razer Siren Mini. But I'm waiting for my new mic. My new mic is this Samsung Q2U. This is not that. This is not how they said. This is not an expensive mic. It's actually a budget mic, but it has good reviews. It's actually close to the price of my current mic. So it's like a slight upgrade. Yeah. But I've heard it's better. It has better sound quality, so yeah. I'm excited for this once this arrives. Yeah, it has USB. I don't have how do I say it? What do you call it? The rectangular box. What was it? Scarlett audio something. Interface? I think yeah, it's like audio interface. I don't have this. Because this is expensive. It's like the same price as the mic. Yeah, but I've heard it makes the sound better. So yeah, after this is like my next goal, like an audio interface, and then I'll upgrade my mic again to the Shure. I want a Shure mic next, but yeah, this is like before Shure, before Shure, because this supports USB. Yeah. Let me apply some stuff to my lips first. Wait. Not feeling well. I think it's allergies. But yeah, today I'm not then gonna do Go. I'm gonna do Go next. It depends when I finish this. I'm not sure when I can finish this, but I'm gonna do SQL in this today's stream. Where is it? Scanning. No, it's 50 SQL. Problem set. I'm just gonna answer some problem sets, and yeah, get ready with my notes because I'm gonna forget a lot. SQL. Remember it was normalize. So storage. No, it's creating. Designing. So like creating table and normalizing the table. The type affinity storage classes. Then the constraints. Yeah, primary key, foreign key. Then the rest of the column constraints. The check default, not null, unique. And then I already know this. Altering tables. Alter, rename. Add. Rename drop. There's also update. I'm not sure why it's not here, but anyway. Maybe because it's rename column, it's not updating the table. I think the update is for the next week. Writing this one, yeah. I think, yeah. Updating is included here, I think. So yeah. I'm just gonna unsure this. Don't worry, guys. I haven't touched this. I've been busy with work. Okay. Control K. Oops. Cancel. Mm-hmm. Repose. Where is it? Oh wait, no. I'm not gonna use Z. God, that I have to use VS Code for this. Because I'm using VS Code because I'm using a code space. I should have opened this beforehand. This takes a while. I think I need to log in with the code space. Where's it? Where's it? There should be a link to the code space somewhere. It's not here. Weird. Ah, here. Log into CS50. And then log in. Oh. Able to log in. Lol. And then do I need to do update 50? I already logged in. What the hell? Hmm. Oh, it's fast. Nice. Browser window. You mean this? I'm not sure if it's talking about VS Code or browser. Why is it browser window? Uh it's taking a while. Hmm. I'm not sure if it's doing anything. Like, how do I know if it's doing something? I wish there was like a progress bar or something. Yeah, I wish there was like a progress bar that I could see. It's like remote extensions, this one. Oh, it's still rebuilding. Okay. Hmm. Takes a while. Let's do some. Should I do some typing or should I just go to YouTube and watch some while waiting? Go coroutines. Is there like a GoCon somewhere? Okay, how about this?
So something I realized yesterday while doing a few dry runs was that I was going a couple minutes above the time limit. So if I'm going a little fast, you can come up to me later, ask questions, or just complain, and I will apologize. So a little bit about myself. I'm Raghav Roy, and I'm an engineer at VMware, and I work with network virtualization with the ESXi hypervisor stuff. And when I'm working with Go, is generally when I'm contributing open source, sometimes to Kubernetes, or just on my personal projects. So to set the expectations of the talk a little bit, I'll be talking about subroutines and how coroutines can be explained in terms of generalized subroutines, how it all started, what the history of coroutines is, and why they were brought up in the first place. We'll try to classify coroutines, and we'll try to build up to what a full coroutine means and why we're interested in that. Of course, we cover coroutines in Go, how we can implement coroutines in Go using existing definitions, and also some Go runtime changes to support them natively. So yeah, let's start up with some basics. What are subroutines? So subroutines or function calls can do a few things. They can suspend themselves and they can run another subroutine, or they can terminate themselves and yield.
It's on, right? Okay. It's lagging. See, it's lagging. Okay. I'll watch the I'll watch the rest maybe, I'm not sure, later or during stream. I'm really interested in learning more about Go and coroutines because I don't understand it. But yeah, let's focus on this for now. Okay, my Twitch is still up. CS50 SQL. The folder pset2. Oops. There. File. Wait. CD CS50 SQL. Pset2. Make they're all. ATL. I need to. Where is the. Where's the zip? Ah, wait. I need to redesign. I was like, where's the zip? I need to create the DB. Okay. A file called schema.sql in a folder called ATL. Write a set of SQL statements to design a database. Okay. Okay. Schema.sql. Wait, okay. And what's the name of the DB? ATL. What the hell is ATL? Ah, this is from. I recognize this from 50ville. I'm not from the States. That's why I'm not. We don't really use this. I'm not sure. Do we use this? PH airline code, airport code. Maybe we do use it. I'm not sure. We do. Interesting. I never knew. I never knew we used those. Okay. Oh, and then your task is to create a SQL database from OTL. Okay. Okay, let's do this. And airport's requirements, minimal inch. Okay, this is the requirements. And it can sample data. Okay. Requirements. You set down to have a good, okay, passengers. When it comes to, so there's a passengers. So, drop table, if not if exists, passengers. And then, Control C doesn't work in, like, you know, Control C, the line, right? You copy the entire line. It doesn't work here. I don't know why it doesn't work. Just create table if not exists. And I think it's like parenthesis. Because before I thought it was brackets. Now I know it's supposed to be parenthesis. And then it should have a first name. Char. Nothing more. So essentials. So not null. Right? Age. Yeah, because like essentials, they need to have a first name, a last name, and an age, right? Because you, I think, char. First name, let's give it maybe 32. How many characters is 32? This is like one of the, you know, best uses of ChatGPT when you're designing a schema, like, right? Like you do like something like, let's say varchar, or give example of 32 character first name. So that you can kind of have a sense of like the limit. See, it's long. Like I don't think anyone would have, maybe someone would have like a very long first name. I don't know. How about 64? Yeah, okay, 32. And then age is an integer. What was the type again? Int. I know int. Int. No. Not sure if it's int or integer. Anyways, like we can move on and then copy this and then do check-ins. Oh, it works. Check-ins. They'll often check into their flight. That's telling us they're okay. So Control X doesn't work. Control D, no, it doesn't work. Yeah. Control X, the line doesn't work on the code space. So I need a passenger ID. Passenger ID. So here I need an ID. Int. And then primary key. ID. Something like this. And then passenger ID, foreign key. It's a foreign key. Passenger ID and then flight ID. Right? Check-ins. Do I need to keep the passenger ID? The flight ID, yeah. The exact date and time at which our passenger checked in. So foreign, I'm not sure if we should have the passenger ID because it's not on the foreign key. Let's do flight ID first. Foreign key flight ID. Foreign key flight ID. References. References. Flights. ID or something. Right. I'm not sure. Let me check the syntax. SQL foreign key. I forgot the SQL. The foreign key constraint. Okay, there's a parenthesis. Sorry, okay, I'm human. I get it wrong too. Okay, then I'm still not sure if I need a passenger ID. Is flight ID enough? I think so, right? I think flight ID is enough. But check in. No. I don't think it's enough. I don't think flight ID is enough. Let's have the passenger ID for now. Passenger. And then, what else? We need a date time. So, SQL date time type. Or is it timestamp? No, it's not date time. It's timestamp. Timestamp type. Or is it int? Is it timestamp or is it int? No, I think it's stored as integer, right? Yeah, I think it's, yeah. I think it's better to store it as integer. Is it stored UTC timestamp as int in SQL DB int or timestamp? Why? Time zone. But it's the same, right? It's the same. Even if it's like int, you can just change the I don't know. Assume timestamp on UTC. Timestamp, yeah, UTC. Like you convert it to UTC int timestamp. Anyways, it's timestamp. It's better. Okay, you could do date arithmetic. Interesting. Usually what we do in our work is the dates are stored as ints, like UTC timestamp, right? As ints. And then if you want to do some date manipulation, like you do it in Python, the backend, not on SQL. I mean, dealing with time zones is a pain in Python. So it's a pain. It's a pain in the ass. Solution. Okay. Follows SQL standards. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. I would imagine it takes up less space if you store it as int. Okay. Timestamp. Store it in timestamp. Okay. Exact date and time at which passenger check in. So I need a timestamp. So date time. check-in time. I can do like check in time, daytime. Check in timestamp. Timestamp. Uh, not null. This one is already not null and unique. Okay. And then what else? I have check-ins, and then I have airlines. Airlines. Okay, the name of the airline. Varchar 32. No. I think the airline could be airline. It should be like 64. Names in 64 charts, or should it be bigger? Yeah, like what if okay. Next 32, 64, 128. I can do 128. 128. And then airline's name. The name of the airline, the concourse, or should I say the section. What is a concourse? Terminals? What is an airline concourse? L5 an airline concourse. Okay. Each concourse has rows of gates, parks. Yeah. When you arrive at the airport, you go through. Okay. The difference between concourse and terminal. But concourse and terminal. Are they the same? Okay. Search. Yeah. Large multiple terminals is part of the terminal or connected to it, where passengers find the gates to board their flights. I did not know that there's like a term for it. It changes of gates. Yeah, I know the gates. Some of the table numbers like concourse A, concourse B, but I've never seen concourse ever, like a concourse label in an airport. Maybe because we don't have big airports here in the Philippines. We only have like a few international airports. Okay, airline concourse. Do I need I think I need an ID, right? Name should be unique. Not null. Concourse is not null. This is varchar 1. Oh, it's not unique. It doesn't have to be unique, but it's required. Airlines. ID, int, then marquee ID. Okay. And then flights. Flights. Flight ID. Okay, American ID. Okay. Service to ensure I need to give them all the flight number. Flight number. So it's an int. Okay. Can't be null, but it can be anything. You can sometimes reuse flight numbers. Okay. The airline operating the flight, you can okay, airline ID. I wonder why it's called airline and not an airport. Airline ID int. It's a foreign key. Foreign key. Okay. Maybe do we need an ID? Flight ID? There's maybe I don't know because I don't know. I think so. One flight is operated by one airline. Okay, the code of the airport they're departing from. There's no code. There's no airport and there's no code. Airline. But where's the code? The code, okay. The code of the airport they're heading to. So the code of depart to, heading to, head to. Airport to, air code to, airport from, they're departing from. It's like 3. Airport 2. And then expected departure date and time. I'm not sure if is it a let's ask ChatGPT. I think it's better to store it as timestamp. Okay. It stores for the exact daytime to the minute, of course. I don't think you would want that, right? I'll do timestamp for now because I know that's better practice than daytime. But I'm gonna change it if this answer is wrong. Okay, to the minute. Arrival time. My question is it not null? Or can it be null? Departure and arrival. It doesn't make sense that it's null, right? Departure timestamp. Expected. It's expected. So it's like, yeah, I get it. Like you display it, right? It's like the schedule, right? It's not really when it actually departed or when it arrived. It's the schedule. So I think it should be not null. Yeah. Airport from and airport 2 should also be not null. Correct, I think. I don't know. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Let's see. I think it will be wrong because timestamp. I think it should be daytime. There's also some parts here that I'm not sure if it should be there, like passenger ID, for example. This one too. This was not in the spec. Runs near exits. What do you mean? Syntax error. Oh, oh my god. Control R. Control Shift F. Wait, never mind. Control H. Exists. Cannot believe myself making a mistake like that. I think it's good. I don't know, but I think it's okay. If yeah, I think it would flag wrong at timestamp, and I'd need to change it to date time. What? 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 Yeah, I checked 50. So I don't think they could check this properly. Yeah, that sucks. That they couldn't like check it properly. Like they're only checking the create primary key and then foreign key. Let's see. I can always submit again. And then let's check. It's anticlimactic. I was expecting to be wrong. Yeah, I was expecting to be wrong. Hmm. Hmm. Anyways, yeah, finished ATL. Next. Happy to connect. HTC. LinkedIn. I don't have LinkedIn, by the way. You won't be able to search me on LinkedIn. Okay. In a folder called connect. So cd dot make dear connect. Cd connect. And then code schema.sql. Okay. And then okay. World's largest professional network. Permission to connect. Yeah. Also, the reason why it's so hard to get a job right now is LinkedIn. Yeah. There's this video. Like, is it hard to get a tech job? To get a job in 2024? Online jobs. LinkedIn. Yeah, something like this. But not this. What was the specific video that I watched? Yeah, this one is also good. Yeah, I haven't watched this. Yeah, shout out to Project Maria. She makes really good videos.
Hold on one second.
This
These
one.
ones are due to the exchange resume, and he got.
Or is it?
And I consciously people interviews for. That's the case. That's what we're here to figure out.
Okay, so
And well, let's start from the bare facts. Firstly, I'm sure we're all aware of the fact that there are just many software developers out there and increasing over time. I can't blame people. We're all sheep in the end. We want to jump on the hype train as soon as we see that it's going in a really good direction. But here's the thing.
I think this is it.
At some point, we turn into one of those Indian train situations. In good on the salary, becoming programs and learning 10 times more practical skills than you are not a job. The saying that they use where it's like, oh, there's always going to have auto, where all employees themselves drop out of the process. They're just keeping storage of all these potentials, that they're actually just collecting all of these applications, like you see on LinkedIn, thousands of applications. They're just collecting them.
Just watch the video. This is a good vid.
despite the millions of job
I think this one.
openings that are apparently out there, finding a job or a partner used to be so much more personal. It all hinged on the impression you gave to the person across from you. Now it's a total numbers game. How you fill out your application form or your Tinder.
Yeah, it's like a numbers game right now for online job application. I mean, I've experienced it firsthand. I started applying late 2022 to late 2023. That's when I got my the 3 companies I was at, like 2 internships in my current company. And I remember it was just hell. Yeah, like ghosting. Too much ghosting. It doesn't really matter if you're qualified or not. No one really cares. Yeah. It's like a numbers game. Yeah, it's like you have like very little chance of actually succeeding. So the only way you can succeed is by applying more. Like it was. But that was back when I didn't really have an online presence back then. I mean, yeah. Plus, I didn't have work experience before when I got my first job. I only had my projects. And my GitHub was whatever. You get what I mean? So I kind of get it why I was struggling, but at the same time, I'm like, I just wanted a job, man. Anyways, LinkedIn was supposed to solve the issue with people struggling to find jobs. Is creating another issue, which is yeah, it's making the problem worse instead. It's the same thing with like online dating, right? Like LinkedIn is supposed to solve the problems with hiring, right? And that, shenanigans, the complications that come with hiring and stuff. And then online dating is kind of the same, where it's trying to solve you trying to find a partner. But then, I mean, the general consensus around online dating is that it's shit. It never fixed the problem. It just made the problem worse. Like, it's harder to date now than it was before. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah. The platform users can post their professional experience. Don't worry, guys. I think in the future, if I will apply to, like, if I'll get back in the market, I'll stream it. That's my plan. I'm gonna stream it. Me looking for a job, so like you guys can see the struggles of someone trying to, someone in the job market. It's actually like terrible. It's hard. Yeah, it's hellish. It's hellish. But yeah, I'm gonna stream it, so maybe I have some tips because I found a job. So maybe I figured some stuff out. But even then, like, I've heard that even seniors are struggling in the job market right now. I don't know. Yeah, senior dev struggling tech market 2024. Yeah. This is like 9 months ago. It's not a safe career. Maybe in November. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I went on a tangent. It's not that important. Hi Ali. Yeah, I am. I'm a professional software engineer. I can call myself a professional. Well, I can call myself a professional because I'm getting paid to write code. But right now I'm just streaming learning SQL. I'm taking a course, CS50 SQL. The reason I took this course was because I wanted to, I guess, get good at SQL. Yeah. It's more like I learned SQL, at least the basics of it, from another course before. And then the rest of it I learned on the job. But then I kind of realized along the way that I don't really know SQL. Like, I know it, like I know enough that, I can create a table, I can write queries, but if you give me a problem, let's say this query, and then your task, and you give me a task, right? Optimize this query. I don't think I can solve it. I don't think I have enough skills to be able to do that. So that's why I took this course, because I wanted to, I guess, get to know more of the tool that I'm using, which is SQL, right? Interacting with data, with the database. There's this particular like menu, like week, that I'm really interested. It's this viewing. I think it's groups, view sets. I've seen it in production code, but again, I've never written one myself, so because I don't understand it. I'm currently at week 2. I'm really excited at week 5 and week 6, optimizing and scaling, right? Because I think I could have more impact if I just know how to optimize SQL, right? Yeah, like minimal joins. Minimal joints. Like, I know like the concepts of it, but I think there's more to it. Yeah. but thank you for dropping by. I'm gonna continue on this problem. Connect. Oh, problem set 2. Okay. I went to the tangent with LinkedIn before. I'm sorry. LinkedIn is the world's slash. Okay. We already know that. Perhaps you have an account in the platform using past jobs, make connections with other people they've met in person or online. Now I remember. I'm sorry. I went on a tangent again. People are using LinkedIn to date. I think it was a meme. LinkedIn used for dating. I think it was a meme. Yeah. It was funny when I read about this. It's not a dating site. Yeah. New dating. Wait, used for dating. Was it a meme? I'm not sure if it was a meme or it was like actually real. I do remember reading on something about it. Yeah. Like imagine. I mean, I don't have LinkedIn, so I can't really say much about it. Okay, your text on create table. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, I just need this. So create. I'm gonna go to schema and I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy this and tada. And then users. Yeah. And then first name and the first and last name. Full name. I don't know. First and last name. So first name varchar 32. Not null. The last name. And I also need an ID. I need an ID, which is an int for now. And then primary key ID. And then their password. Password should be hash. Yeah. Password should be hash. How do you store passwords? It's not a varchar, because it's a hash. It's salted hash. I forgot what to use to store passwords. What data type? It's a string, right? It's a string. So like varchar to use for hash passwords. But I don't know the length of it. The length of the hash. Binary. Why? Hmm. 32 byte or 60 character. I think we used bcrypt or so. No. We don't use bcrypt. I forgot what we use for. Binary. Not varchar. Okay. What's the difference? I actually don't know the difference. What's the diff between char and varchar? I keep on using varchar. I don't even know what char is. Fixed length. If the string is Okay, so okay. char. Okay. So char is more efficient if it's defined. 3 bytes. Store the length. Interesting. Will a hash password change in length? Okay, it's always fixed. It's always fixed. So I'm gonna use char. Was it char 60, right? 60, char 64. Interesting. Char 64. The difference between varchar and char. Not null. Char 64. Okay. And then the username, the password on users, and then there's Harvard. So alam niya, the attendant kinedefine schools and universities. Universities. Schools. The name of the schools. Universities. Schools. The name of the school. ID 64. No, I'll just allocate 120. 128. Just to make sure, cause there might be, there might be a lot of characters in that school name. Type, yeah, I guess 32 characters is okay. Maybe 16 even. Because it's type of skill, yeah. Maybe 16. Maybe 16 is enough. Password, school's location. Location. How long address should be? SQL. 50 to 100. How about like, what if it's like, so it's like 100, 200, let's say this is 300. So 300, 128 to 56. Let's just do 512. For char 512. Just to be sure. It's already a text by this point. Then companies. Table if exists. Companies. Last companies are greater aren't pages. Okay, the name of the company, ID, primary key, the year in which, wait, location, and then the found date. Found date. A found year. Foundation year. Foundation year? Foundation year? Is that what it's called? Foundation year, school year. School foundation year. What? Founding year. School founding year? uh Column name for this sequel. I don't know. Foundation year. Establishment year. Year founded. Year founded. I think foundation year makes more sense. It's always 4 digits. Int, right? 4 to 5 digits. Int 4. How do you do like an int with length? SQL. Var int. Okay. Okay. Int. So it's int. Let's just leave it at int. Foundation year int. What no? And then the name should be unique, right? And location should also be unique. Like, it would be weird if there's two schools in one location. Type is okay. Foundation year, it's okay. And then companies, the name of the company, name, yeah. Company's industry, bar chart. Maybe this would be a bit longer. Not null. Yeah, it should be in. Yeah. Should be a unique company. Like, location. Anyway, I don't think location should be unique because maybe the location they put as like just the country, right? It's not like the specific location. What if it's just the country, right? And then it doesn't make sense that it's unique. Or the name, should school name be unique? I don't think so. I think it's allowed to have. Same school, different location. Ah, so same company, different location. That's interesting. So it shouldn't be unique. I didn't think of that. Thank you, ChatGPT. Yeah, my handy assistant. Okay. And companies, drop table companies, industry, company name, industry, location. And then facilitate connections, can support each of the following connections. Connections with people. Okay, maybe user connection. Follows table. Table name for this. Only table name. Connections. Just connections. Okay. I don't need ID. This is a okay. Mutual connections between user ID. Follower. Following. Follow. Following follower. Wait. This call name makes sense. that was cheating. So following user ID. Lower user ID, and then this is int. Okay. This is int. This is both a foreign key. Foreign key. References. Users. ID. Follower. Okay. Two-way connections. And then a user should be able to create an affiliation with a given school. Maybe user ID. Okay. User ID int, and then foreign key users. I think I'll just use ChatGPT to check, because I don't think this can check. I'm not sure. Let's do check 50, and then if it gives me a correct answer, I'm gonna use ChatGPT to check. Because I think that, you know, user ID. I think I might have messed stuff up here. So yeah, user ID. So yeah, this is like the connections of each user ID. A user should be able to create an affiliation with a given school. So school ID. But it should be like many to many, right? Follower connections. Follow connections. Connections with school. Should be able to create. Let's say that one user, one school. Let's do that. Like one user, one school. So school ID. Start date of their affiliation. Too many foreign keys. School ID, and then affiliation timestamp. Timestamp, not null. Applicable. Yeah, when they started, and then when it ended, this can be nullable because they might still be there. And timestamp, and then type of degree earned. Varchar, maybe 8. Pursued. Then companies, the given company. I think it should be like a different table. Like follower connections, and then school connections. Yeah, I think this should be like a user connections. Follow connections. And then this should be different. User ID and then user ID. This will be school connections. Then company connections. Because it doesn't make sense that it's one table. At least for me, it doesn't make sense. ID and then... Okay. So start date. Yeah. And then companies. Company title. Maybe I don't know, 32. Okay. User ID, company ID. Let me check Twitch real quick. Okay. I think it's okay. I think it's correct. Okay, let's check. But I have a feeling check 50 will just tell me it's correct. Oh wait, it will throw an error. It will throw an error because of the commas, trailing commas. Again, I think this is correct. But if ChatGPT tells me it's correct, I'm gonna check on ChatGPT first. Like I'm gonna copy the spec, copy my answer, and then ask ChatGPT if see, because it doesn't really check it on detail. It only checks if you have a crate table, if you have a primary key, a foreign key. It doesn't check if it matches the spec. So I'm gonna copy the spec. Right? And then go to ChatGPT. So, maybe my schema is actually wrong. So SQL spec, SQL schema. SQL. Does the schema match the spec? Let's see what ChatGPT. Okay, it's mostly aligned. Username. But there's no username in the spec. Ah, there is. Oh my god. There is a username. Lol. I actually forgot. See? Username. I think 32 characters is good. Username. And then, unique. Right. Unique. It should be unique. Yeah. Okay. What else? Yeah. It's not included in the schema. Nice. Because name, type, location. No changes needed. Okay. What is the spec? The company. Okay. Issue. Okay. Store connections between, but it is not fully consistent with the spec. The spec specifies should be mutual. Okay. School connections. I'm gonna ignore this for now because this one is for the spec, right? Because the spec wants it to be simple, right? This one, that it's reciprocal. But I don't think. I mean, if you use LinkedIn, I'm assuming LinkedIn is like similar to Facebook, right? Where you follow someone, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they will follow you back. So I'm just saying that I wrote this thinking that, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get followed back. Wait, yeah. Like you follow them. But then since it's a foreign key is not null, right? Foreign key adds not null constraint, right? Okay. It can contain null values, so it's okay. This is okay. This schema is okay because it can contain null values. Because like you followed someone, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they follow you back. I actually don't know. I don't know how to represent this. Maybe it's just connected user ID. I'm gonna go back to this later. Like I'm gonna skip follow connections first, and I'm gonna go to school connections or user connections, whatever. Okay, so follow connections is better to call it user connections. Okay, whatever. Connections, okay. Start timestamp, end timestamp, and degree. School connections. Ah, if applicable, really? No. No, I think it's the end of the affiliation. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think it's for this, for the end date, not for the school degree. Right? 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 I'm right, right? I don't know. Like, again, I'm gonna go back to this later. Skip for now. Smash percent. Okay. No changes are needed. Nice. Okay. For this, improvement needed. From the spec, I think if refers to and timestamp, not school degree. Okay. 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 So with that out of the way, I'm gonna go with user connections. This one. The spec states that I should represent this as reciprocal. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Connections with people. The spec states that I should represent this as reciprocal. But what if I want to represent it as non-reciprocal? No, as it can be non-reciprocal. Is this schema correct? One way, yeah. It's not entirely correct. Yeah, I don't know how to represent it, the followers, for a non-reciprocal system. Yeah. User and following. Okay, so they don't need the followers. Okay, there's no need for a following user ID and they don't need a follower ID. The user who is following, the user being followed. Okay. No need for follower. If you want to support both reciprocal and non-reciprocal, it would be best to allow both types. Mutual records. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, yeah. Like, yeah. And following, yeah, reciprocal, yeah. Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT. Then let's check this again. See, because the check 50 is in, yeah, it's not sufficient. That's why I rechecked with ChatGPT. Quite helpful. I'm just gonna check if there's like any syntax errors because I did change the schema a bit. I don't think there's like syntax errors. Okay, and then submit. We can actually finish this, guys. We can finish. The problem set 2 is easier than problem set 1 because this one we're just creating tables. The problem set 1 was quite tricky in some of the problems. Like I was not able to get it on the first try. Actually had to edit the SQL, and it's a lot. The problem set 1, there's a lot. See, there's a lot in every problems, in every. Okay, and then let's see. Open. Let's see if it's 5 out of 5. Yeah, perfect, boys, perfect. And then what's next? What's next is this one, the last one. Okay, unique square donuts USD. Unique union square donuts. I'm just gonna apply for lips. This is what I use. This is what I use. Nivea. Yeah. Oh, sorry if I can see it. Nivea. Yeah, I'm just gonna apply this. A bit. Okay. Around Boston, Brooklyn, and Somerville, you might catch sight of Union Square Donuts, a shop famous in the area for its delicious confections. Suppose that Union Square Donuts has been around for a while, and while their paper receipts have worked well so far, they're hoping for a system to help them handle more customers. In fact, they've just hired you to design a database fitting for their shop. In exchange, free donuts. Free donuts? It's a question mark. In a file called schema.sql, in a folder called donuts, okay? In a folder called donuts, and then schema.sql, and then I'm just gonna copy this, then paste. Okay. Okay, and then city donuts ish. Write a set of SQL statements to create a database that Union Square Donuts could use to manage their day-to-day operations. Specification. I'm like a screen reader. Your task at hand is to create a SQLite database for union squared donuts from scratch, as by writing a set of create table statements in a schema.sql file. The implementation details, that's a British accent, details, are up to you. Though you should minimally ensure that your database meets the team's expectations and that it can represent the sample data expectations. To understand the team's expectations for the database, is it data or data? Data or data? Pronunciation. Data. Really? Data. I thought it was data. Wait, really? Data or data? Data and data. Either pronunciation is fine. Data. Okay. Data. So UK is data. America is data. Both are fine. Okay, both are fine. Data. Where am I? Where was I? Database. You sat down to talk with them after the shop closed for the day. Ingredients. We certainly need to keep track of our ingredients. Some of the typical ingredients we use include flour, yeast, oil, butter, and several different types of sugar. Moreover, we would love to keep track of the price we pay per unit of ingredient, whether it's pounds, grams, etc. Okay, donuts. We certainly. Oh, okay, so the database is ingredients database. Okay, and then donuts. So the first table is donuts. We'll need to include our selection of donuts, right? Donuts. I think it's donuts. Past and present. There's an exclamation point. For each donut on the menu or menu. Pronunciation. Menu. Standard English. I thought, but I've heard people say menu. Okay. Yeah, menu. Okay, menu. Fine, it's menu. But yeah, I've heard people say menu. Would love to include 3 things. The name of the donut, whether the donut is gluten-free, gluten-free, the price per donut. So donuts, the name of the donut. Name, what are donut names? I don't know. Let's just have a 32 characters. And then it should be not null, and it should be unique. Right? The name should be unique. But is there donuts that... Are there donuts with the same name? That would be weird, right? If there's like donuts with the same names. What? Okay. Never mind. Okay. I can't. Never mind. Donut is gluten-free. is good length free. How do you store SQL? Is there a bool type? I don't think there's a bool type in SQL. Yeah, there's no bool type. No, I want native SQL. No, just native SQL. Tiny int. Okay, I'll just use tiny int. Is good and free, tiny int not null, default is 0. Not null, default 0. And then the price per donut. Price, int. Yeah, int, right? Yeah, from what I've learned, it's better to store money using integer, not float. Yeah. From the previous lecture, that's what I've learned. It's better to store it in int. Okay. That's it, right? An ID. ID int. And then primary key ID. Yes. Okay. Oh, and it's important that we be able to look up the ingredients for each of the donuts. Ingredients. We just need to keep track of our ingredients. This is also a table. Never mind, this is also a table. Ingredients. Flour, yeast. Okay, so ingredient and price. So we can just do ID, name. This could be maybe a lot, so 64, and then price. Yeah, how about that? Different types of sugar. Price per unit of ingredient, whether it's pounds. Huh? Price per unit of ingredient. Unit. Pounds, grams, etc. Price per. What? The price per donut and then per unit of ingredient. Unit, gram, pound. Gram. Do I need to also store the unit? The unit type? The unit type. What's the column name for this? I don't know. Unit type. Varchar 16. Not null. Price could also be not null. Not null, default 0. Yeah, because it's money. It's money. And then donuts orders. We would love to see customers in person, though we realize a good number of people might order online nowadays. Would love to be able to keep track of those online orders. We think we would need to store an order number to keep track of each order internally, all the donuts in the order, the customer who placed the order. We suppose we could assume only one customer places any given order. So orders. ID, then order number. This is to keep track of each order internally. Is an order number different from an ID? I don't know. I don't know. It's an order number. What is an order number string? Like, can it contain like characters, for example? Like, for example, like if you go to McDonald's, for example, right? McDonald's order number example. Let me just, yeah, this one. Sometimes it contains letters. So I'm like, maybe I'll just store it as string. Order number, yeah, varchar, maybe not, maybe 8. I don't know. 8 characters, like the maximum, right? Fine, let's do 16. Like, what if there's like too many, like millions of customers? Plus, they're also storing like online, right? They're storing online orders. So yeah, maybe there's more people, more customers. I mean, then the donuts in the order, all the donuts in the order. What do you mean? All the donuts in the order. We would love to see customers in person. A good number might order online nowadays. All the donuts in the order. So it's like donuts and then the number of donuts. Is that it? I think so. Like the number of donuts. So donut. All the. Huh. Donut. Is it donut number? Orders. Donut ID. No, it's not donut ID because it's order number. And then an order can have a lot of donuts, right? Like a lot of donuts. So, all the donuts. How do you store it? Like you have different types of donuts, and then different quantities for each type, right? Maybe because order number is not unique, right? It's not unique, so maybe I can do like donut ID and then quantity, right? Orders ID, order number. I don't know. I would assume that's how you would store it. Like you have donut ID, int, and then quantity, like number, order number, order quantity. Donut. Donut quantity. I don't know. Int, not int, not null default 0. Yeah. And then primary key, and then I need a foreign key. Because order number is, yeah, you can have multiple order numbers, right? That's why I think this should work. But I don't know. Foreign key. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Foreign key. Orders. No. Donuts. References. Donut. References donut. ID. I don't know. But this is, I think. And then customers. Okay. Drop table donuts. Do you not need to know who made the order? Yeah, the customer who made the order. Like, I was just about to say that. Customer ID. Customer ID is int. Customer. Customer ID, customers ID. Why is this foreign key donut ID? Customer ID. My bad. Okay. And then lovely to keep track. Customer's first name and last name. First name. No. Then last name. And then history of their orders. Oh no. History of their orders. Do I need another table for this? History of their orders. Is there like a list type? List type in SQL. I'm not sure if there's a list type in SQL. Yeah, it doesn't have. There's no native array type. JSON. Text. Yeah, I was thinking list. Like, how do you store the history of orders in the customer table? Unless there should be a history table, right? There should be a history table which contains the customer and the order ID. I don't think it should be in the customers table because there's a lot of orders. I'm not sure you could store it here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna create a new table which is order history. Order histories. Because I don't think you can store it on. I don't think you should store it on customer table. Order histories, and then it's just the customer ID. And order ID. No, not order ID. Order number. Right? Yeah. Okay. Maybe just make it simple for now, order ID. But it should be tied to the order number. It should be tied to the order number because the order number is not even unique. It should be unique though. I don't know how you unless you create a separate table like donut orders or something. I don't know. Order ID. Let's just do this thing for now. Yeah. So my ID, and then donuts, and then order. Okay. And then I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna get this correct on the first try. But again, the CSVT, the checker, it's not really reliable. So I'm gonna again use our reliable ChatGPT to check if my answer is correct. Oh no. wait. There. the commas, man. The commas. Okay. But again, I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I'm gonna do this. Scheme. This is the spec. This is schema SQL. Does the schema match the spec? Yeah. Okay. The spec asks to try including their name, unit type, price per unit. Okay. Nah. It should be this. It should be int because floating points. To be clarified. Okay. Okay. I'm storing int because it's money, right? I mean, yeah, whatever. Decimal. The false one is true. Any int not null default 0. Yes. Order stable. Spec also order number. Multiple. This is the thing that I struggle. Multiple donuts in one order. Yeah. Current schema. The order store assumes that each order can only contain one type of donut. Yeah. It's like a workaround because the order number can be, you can repeat this value. So yeah. This does not allow for multiple types of donuts in a single. I can understand it, but again, the order we have multiple donuts. Create an order items table. Multiple donuts in one order. Order items. Order ID. So the orders will only contain ID and customer. Order number and customer ID. Okay, interesting. So I'm gonna remove this and move this here, and then create a new table for items. Order ID. Don't need an ID because this is a. So this is order ID. Donut ID and then the quantity. Wait. It's okay. Put this here. I'm gonna put this. Interesting. Never really thought of doing this. Then order ID. Then there should be orders there. Orders here. There. order ID. Primary key, order ID, donut ID. No. Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense, but at the same time, hmm. 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 Default one. Should you create the primary key or ID, donut ID? I don't know how you how this would change. Should you query from the order items where the order ID is this and order number is that? But let's say you don't know the order number. You only know the order number and it's tied to an order ID. Okay. Query this and then select orders where order number is equal to that and then get the ID from that, select ID. And then using the ID, you get the items, I think. Okay. First name, last name, and history of orders. And then here, order number. No. I think you should be able to reuse the order number as to track the first name, last name, history of orders. Order histories. Yeah. Histories, order histories. Yeah, I thought that it was not possible to add a history on the customers table, and it doesn't make sense to put that there because I don't know, it just felt like it should be in a different table. Custom. I'm sorry, English is not my first language, okay? Is that it? That's it. That's actually funny. Customers is I think it's like people that make costume or something. Costumers. Oh yeah, that make costumes. Customer. This one is costumer. Customer. Okay. Yeah, it's likely a typo. It is a typo. Thank you for checking that. Then the only issue here is the spelling of customers. Okay. Customer ID already. Okay. Disregard price to decimal. I want to store it as int. Since we're handling many. Is this correct? Does this follow the spec? Oh, customer. Okay. Thank you for. Is there still cost? Oh, there's nothing now. Okay, where am I? order date. Intense. Yeah. Maybe for current timestamp. Okay. ChatGPT was the one who suggested that the default value is 1K. Okay. But again, it does for me. It doesn't. Yeah, maybe if 0, but it doesn't make sense to have an order of nothing, right? It doesn't make sense. Why would you order something and then you put 0 on the quantity? If it's 0, then just don't count it as an order. Again, I'm gonna check this. Yeah, this is the only part where I did not get correct. At least I got the Oysters correct. This one. This one I was confused how I would represent this. Yeah, like an order with multiple items in an order. Okay, and then submit it. Submit. Yes. Problem set 3. Done. And then I'm gonna remove the bookmark. SQL. Where is it? Says 50 SQL. I'm gonna remove the bookmark for this. Remove the bookmark for this. Remove and then add. Not Golang. SQL. Done. And then and then also the SQL. Yeah. Promise. Stocks. And then the YouTube SQL. Did I change it already? CS50 SQL. No, I haven't changed it. Lecture. I'm done with lecture 2. Finally, I'm done with lecture 2. I'm done with lecture 3. I'm gonna do this next time. Okay, SQL 60 SQL. The lecture 2, I'm gonna remove this. And then lecture 3. What else? Relating. I have too many emails. I forgot which one is authenticated. I think I use my personal. I have too many. I'll turn off my camera for now. I'll turn off my camera. my share screen. Because yeah, it might be private. I'm gonna turn off my... you can see my camera for now. Just my camera. Yeah, you can see my... Oh wait, never mind. It's there. It's still... You can see my camera, so you can't see my screen. I'm gonna check which one did I... how do I say it? Which one did I log in with? EDX. This is the introduction to... Is this SQL? Yeah, okay. It's my personal email. I use my personal email. There. Now you can see. You guys are now allowed to see it. Okay. Wait. I'm still streaming. Nice. There. Resume course. Where am I? I'm done with... I'm done with relating, and I'm now in... It's like a cheat, because I don't watch the lectures here. I watch it on YouTube because the YouTube has a better player. Okay, YouTube has a better player than this. So yeah, now here. Next lecture. Next. Writing to databases. Why is it not? It's weird. I don't need a certificate. Okay, that's it. That's it for me. I'm done. I'm done with week 2. Yeah, I'm done with week 2. I'm gonna sleep. It's like almost 3 a.m. bro. But yeah, I think I'll do Golang next. Yeah, like Go, because there's also like an ongoing series, right? Me learning Golang, like learning Go routines. Haven't done that. If I have free time, okay, I'm busy with work. It's hard to find free time. I mean, look at this. It's like almost 3 a.m. I still need to sleep. But yeah, if I can find time, I'll do the Golang next. I was about to promise, but I think more likely I'm gonna do Golang next because I just did SQL. Probably, most probably I'll do Golang next. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned for that. That's it for me. Bye bye. I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep now. Bye bye.